Hey guys, Thatnub here. Today we're going to be checking out the TN12 2016 edition flashlight from ThruNite. Inside the box you're going to receive the flashlight itself, a pocket clip, carrying case, lanyard, extra O-rings and end cap, and the instructions. This carrying case is kind of cool because it comes sewn in. It doesn't have the little Velcro straps, so it's perfect for putting on a belt loop. Right now on my duty belt I carry the TN4A because it has that same kind of stitching for the belt loop and fits perfectly on my duty belt. But I might be swapping this out for the TN12 here because this is a lot lighter and it offers just about the same amount of light. Now this is one of the first flashlights that I have that uses the 18650 batteries, and we got some of those last month from ThruNite. So we're going to take our 18650 battery and put it in. Now it will have a reverse polarity protection. I just put it in the wrong direction there and you can see that it does not work. But if we put it in the right way, then it will. And that's kind of cool because you don't want to fry out your flashlight with some of these cool heavy duty batteries you have now. There we go. So when you first put the battery in, it's going to start off on firefly mode and then go to low, medium, high, turbo. The TN12 has a lot of features that I like in flashlights. First off, it can do a tail stand, so you can put it in the middle of a room and have it light up the room and not have to sit there and hold on to it or prop it up against something if the power's out. It has a removable pocket clip, which means that I can clip it to a clipboard, or I can reverse it and put it on like the visor of a hat and use it like a headlamp, even though it's a little bit heavy for that, but in a pinch it would still work, and with 1100 lumens I think it would work pretty well. It has a toggle on and off in the back, which I love in flashlights. I just want to turn the thing on. I don't have to push all buttons to get to wherever I want. But it does have the button up here to cycle through the modes once you are on. Now it does have a memory, so once you put it on, let's say medium, turn it off, pick it up a week later, still going to be on medium. That's cool. The other thing I like about it is that it will cycle through all of its modes just through the clicky, no special tricks or anything except for the strobe. So you can see right now we're on firefly and we just click low, medium, high, turbo, and then back to firefly. And it has firefly, which I love, and for a strobe you just hold it down for a couple seconds and it starts off into the strobe. So that is the features that I do like. I kind of wish that I had a beveled edge on the front, so if I needed to I could crack somebody in the head, but I don't know, it's still got a little bit of force to it, so that's still okay. And I like that it has the glass lens. That is super cool. They don't get scratched up as easy. Has a nice smooth reflector in there, and this is the cool white. Let's go through some of the stats real quick. Firefly is 0.4 lumens and it can stay lit on there for 74 days. That's insane. Low is 18 lumens, 5.5 days. Medium is 175 for 11.8 hours. High is 435 lumens for 4.2 hours. And turbo is 1100 lumens and it can stay lit on there for 95 minutes. In the warning section of the user's guide it says, to protect the battery, driver circuit, and LED, we do not recommend that you run the light at max mode for more than 10 minutes. Let's find out why. I've had it on turbo for about 10 minutes now, and let's just see how hot this has gotten. I think we've pretty much maxed it out. Let's see, bring this all the way up to the tippity top, and look at that, 145, 46 degrees. So if you leave it on turbo for too long, that tip is going to get warm. Well, I don't have 2 meters of water, but I do have a kitchen sink, so let's go ahead and give this thing a water test. Just throw it in there, and it is 2:58 in the morning. That's right, I stay up through the night to give you ThruNite videos. So we will leave that in there for a while and see if it is still on in a bit. It's been a little over an hour and our flashlight is still going strong, so let's try another test. Well, we saw how hot this can get. Now let's see how cold it can get. Now we want to put this into a block of ice, so we are not going to put it on turbo, but we will put it on firefly because I really think turbo would boil the water. So let's see here, let's turn this light here off, show you that it is lit. There we go. And then we are going to put this in a little sealy thing and put that into the freezer. And you can see that it's still lit in there. Here we go. Okay, so we will put that in there. It is about 6:30 in the AM right now. So we will come out here probably about 7 o'clock tonight and find us a block of ice. Well, it's about 9 o'clock at night and you can see that we have completely frozen ice. And our light is still on. Let's go ahead and warm this thing up and thaw it out. Well, it is thawed out. Let's see, tail click, still works. That still works. Pretty cool. Let's dry it off and take it outside. We are outside here on the front porch. We have the TN12 on firefly mode. You can barely make out a little bit of light here off of the railing for the deck. Let's kick it on to low. There we go. It lights up the railing pretty good. Kind of see the pump house out in the grass a little bit. Let's go on to medium. There we go. Look at that light. Starting to pick up some of the trees on the other side of the property and maybe across the road too, but it really lights up the whole yard. Medium's pretty good. Let's go too high. There we go. All the trees along the driveway, even lighting up the trees across the street. Everything I could ever want to see in the front yard right there. And turbo. Now I can see everything. Now this is supposed to be 1100 lumens and the TN4A is 1150. So we tested that on the edge of the property. Let's head out there now and see how well this shoots against the house. Okay, so here we have the TN12 on turbo. Across the pasture, we can make out the shipping container there on the right barely. It's kind of dark blue. Make out the travel trailer. Barely some of the trees on the edge of the property, but pretty much the entire pasture here. Now let's compare that to the TN4A. And there is its turbo mode. So they get about the same distance of light. You have the neutral white here and the cool white on the TN12. You can both make out the same amount of the pasture, distance out to the house, and the trees, but the TN12 is smaller, more compact, and lighter than the TN4A. Okay, so now we're going to try a new test. This is the pasture test. This is where I throw the flashlight as far as I can and see if it still works when we are done. So, here we go. Well, it's still lit, but that didn't really go as far as I thought it would, so we're going to have to walk over there. Can I hop this fence? Let's get the other light. I can hop that. Let's hop this. Let's see. Here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, you can see it is still shining bright through the pasture test. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Well, that's all I have for this video. As always, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.